Hello friends and welcome to a new Rimworld series. In this series we're going to play with a new storyteller that got introduced a few days ago. Meet Empress Evil. She's going to be our host for the next few episodes. I'm going to play under the Losing is Fun difficulty, formerly known as Merciless, and Empress Evil disables good events, period. The only good events that can happen are meteorites, relationships, bonds, basically everything that can ultimately have some bad ending. Those events are still allowed, but apart from that, only bad things happen. And also, Empress Evil scales way harder with the colony's wealth, which means the richer we get, the more grim our situation will become. Mod-wise, I'm playing with a rather small package. You'll find them all in the description below. I'm playing content-wise only with the vanilla expanded set from Oscar Potocki and a handful of quality of life mods that just are my cup of tea. You'll find everything down there in the description, don't worry. So we're going to have a look on our people here. I'm having a pretty solid mix-up here. I went for pretty tough people. I rolled them a lot, and we're going to settle down and hopefully survive a few days. If you like this kind of content, drop me a subscription and you won't be missing a thing in the future. So we're first off just doing the normal things. We're allowing our stuff here, and we're building a base. I don't know how really bad it will be. I'm also playing with the new insectoid faction. So new to this playthrough is also, well, there are now infested settlements from the suicidal hive. Oh, they really named that. Whatever might be the case. We're having this new insectoid faction, which adds up a lot of new things, which we're going to discover during this playthrough, maybe, if I survive long enough. So in this area, I already figured out that this would be a nice spot to settle down, because I have pretty much everything I need in the vicinity. Machinery, steel, more steel, ancient danger. Well, maybe that's not so good, but... well, I prefer the ancient danger in my vicinity over an ancient danger that's far, far away, because this way I can just tackle it down quite easily. So let's set up the basic priorities. Wait a sec. No, I'm going to make it like this. The usual stuff I always set up. So... just the things I consider important. So who's going to be the cook here? It's going to be Zippy. Alright. So let's start building some structures here. We're going to start with wood, why not? I don't want to build too close to the ancient danger here, so we're going to make one building for a freezer and the kitchen here. Let's make it like that, and I'm going to set up one community room over here, and apart from that we're going to set up another big storage room here. Just the other basics here for the colony. Boom. So wait a sec, there is one mistake here though in my assumptions. There's going to be no freezer without an outside wall, so I'll rather do the kitchen stuff like that. This is good. So yeah, I like that. Alright, just a few beds and then we're going to turn on the speed finally. Boom. Alright, I really don't know what I should expect in this run, because it's all new to me with this storyteller, and, well, it's the highest difficulty, so presumably we're in a pretty rough spot here. So, also new is the Moody mod. It replaced the Numbers mod for me, because I really feel like this is just, well, the better version of Numbers. you can have a quite similar overview over your colonists as you can have it with the numbers mod, but yeah, I really do like things like the readout here to see what my colonists are actually doing, and yeah, it's really good stuff. I like that. The only downside is that it doesn't neatly fold in somewhere on your screen, but well, there's always something, right? Okay, so let's not stop here. I'm going to drop down the stockpile zone here for the steel and the stone blocks, because that's just what I really like to have outside, because it can't rot or deteriorate or whatever. So another thing will be the dumping stockpile zone for the chunks. And there we go. The usual basics, nothing too surprising is going on here. We're going to chop ourselves some wood. I also have new cooking mods on the expanded vanilla expanded pack here enabled. So there's going to be a lot of content that's absolutely new to me. So I'm really looking forward to this, but also, well, I think I'm going to die quite soon. Alright. So here's everything working out quite nicely. Let's set up some overwall coolers here. Boom. And I'll need an electric stove, some butcher table, and we're going to need a table for the peeps to eat at. Just the raw basics. Nothing too special going on. So a few stools and a food stockpile zone here. And then hopefully everything will already be done. There we go. So for my power production, I want to go with wind power, I guess. It's one of the easiest and cheapest ways to get the early game running. So I'm going to build it right here. This looks good. Oh, of course, we need recreation variety. I'm sorry. Let's build the holy horseshoe pin. And I'm going to force Maria to work into the wind turbine first, because this is the most important thing for me. Yeah, last but not least, I'm going to set up a research bench here as well, because I really want to have the battery tech as soon as possible. And I noticed that Paul is quite a good scientist. He's even having that as a title. He was a Navy scientist, so he's really a scientist, you see. Doesn't happen too often. Alright, since I'm having the kitchen area here around the corner, well, let's do the stoneworking. Oh, no, I won't be doing the stoneworking in the kitchen. That sounds just not okay. Let's drop it down here. So peeps are idling because we're not having enough wood anymore. I just noticed that. I have to put in a pause. And I really have to switch over to... Oh, peaches. Switch over to stone buildings as soon as possible. But I'm pretty unable to use anything else to begin with. So we're stuck with this for now. But that's okay. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Going to give a low priority on these jobs as well for the others. So they'll just start cutting trees if there's really nothing else to do. So let's check it out. Oh, we have pretty good beds. So here comes Moody and shows us what everybody's doing. People are stargazing. I mean, that's okay. Stargazing is absolutely okay. So tomorrow I want to see some more wood on the table. But apart from that, we're already on a pretty good spot. I have a husky. Wow, that's kind of like the jackpot. Do I have somebody who's really good with handling animals? Zippy has very much talent. Alright. So, for the day tomorrow, we have to finish the stuff we haven't finished today. Because we can't be living off of packaged meals forever. But luckily, this is the arid shrubland, and in the arid shrubland, food is, well, food is not free, but it's not really a tough thing here. Not at all. Alright, so with the new configuration, Maria just at least starts to do things. If there's no more construction work to do, she just starts to chop trees. That's good. And also, I noticed that I really want to keep a shortcut here. There we go. So we have a few people digging here. I really like this readout so much. It's so useful to see what everybody's doing and getting an overview about the workforce. It's a really lovely mod. Wow, those saguaro cactus thingies really are bad at providing wood, gotta say. And we found the ancient danger. I'm not too surprised. Ah, that's something I wanted to do. The overwall coolers have to work at -90. Great. Storage room is getting done. Awesome. Alright. There's a little bit of food lying around everywhere. Quite used to that by now. Oh, there's a kangaroo. Which reminds me that I don't have a tailoring table as of yet, which is bad. We need tailoring tables. I'm really looking forward to the first moments when I feel what kind of storyteller I'm living with. Right now, everything just seems to be a day like every day else. Opuntia, alright. What is Opuntia? Prickly pear. Ah, I see. So what do we get here? Prickly pears. What about good nutrition? Alright, cool. So what do we have here? Cook, fine, bake. Cook, lavish, bake. Simple dessert. Fine dessert. Gourmet meal. Oh, well, that's some differences for sure. But for now, we're just going to cook off the same old, same old. Well, looks like the wood intake is really going a little bit too slow. I mean, it is quite nasty. The increased difficulty level also decreases the output you get from each lumbering job. And the most trees we harvested so far had really, really low yields. So I don't know if they cut down everything I ordered them already. But if they did, I'm still having a big shortage of wood here. So I'll just mark a few more areas here, but no, they're not done yet. I see. Good. It was just a little bit too much there, but considering how much trouble they have with bringing up the wood I need right now, I'll order a few more trees up in the advance, because it is quite obvious that we're going to need. Yay! Zippy got some food poisoning from the prickly pears. Yum. Dangerous food type. Beware, guys. I really don't like that the game calls it a dangerous food type. This only you only get this message because there is a 0.02% chance to actually contract a food poisoning from that. Zippy just was unlucky. It was not a dangerous food type, it was just plain and simple bad luck. Just wanted to make that clear. Yay, we're having this now. It's looking good. I really like that. This back door here makes me kind of happy. What also makes me pretty happy is that we're going to build with friggin' obsidian blocks. Look how black they are. Man. The anima tree has died and emitted a... Oh. I'm sorry, I didn't know that anima scream. Whoops. I'm still so new to this stuff that I behaved like a typical human, committing crimes to living beings without even noticing. We need wood. And can we please, for the love of God, build that horseshoe pin? We really need that. We're growing nuts without that. Okay, there we go. Maria got our back here. So that's what a dying anima tree sounds like. What a sound! All right. So I'm really slow this time with building up my base here. Hey, and Maria is on an assaulting spree. Who's my... Do I have somebody who's good with wardening? Well... So... Let's see if Paul can calm her down. That would be awesome. Whoa! Let's just hope they don't kill each other. I mean, she shot him. Okay, they stopped with killing each other. That's good. I would really like if we now would just lie down and treat each other. So Maria can't treat Zippy can't treat anybody. It's really bad, but okay. You know what? We're going to take some serious medicine here. I don't want to gamble around with this situation. This is really bad, honestly. This is one of the worst social fights I've been in before, but at least I stopped Maria from going on a full-fledged insulting spree here. This is, in terms of mood, pretty good. I mean, Paul now has already enough problems here. But it actually could be worse. It's hard to believe, but it actually could be worse. So... let's check out what this guy has for trade. Okay. He's got a charge pistol. Man. It's just so good. Makes me want to kill the man. I know. I just want that charge pistol. I don't want to hurt this guy, but I really would love the charge pistol. Aw, he's giving me a short bow. That's almost as good. Not. But whatever. I don't want to sound ungrateful. Thanks for the short bow. Alright, so good old Paul is already sitting down doing the research. Well, I am quite grateful if somebody is doing this kind of work. And seriously, if he's sitting down, that must mean that we have no more wood chop orders. Damn. Well, long story short, it's a good thing that I chopped down the anima trait because I needed the wood. Man, it hurts to see it to look at it like this, but well, yeah, Zippy is starving. Why ever that's happening. And Paul is having a tantrum. Ah, come on. Not the tailor bench. Not the beds. Not the tree. Not the table. Gosh. Are you done now? And why is Zippy catching one food poisoning after another? These are not even storyteller events. This is just the numbers working against me. Oh man. What a start. So my colonists are such a danger to each other without anybody doing something. Lovely. What a start. I mean, all three of them already had a breakdown before even getting started for real. So there's a dead coyote. Well, whatever. I don't have my kitchen ready as of yet. Wow, I gotta say, those increased wood costs, I will respect them more the next time I play on this difficulty level. I really disrespected the lowered wood gain, or generally the harvesting, the foraging gain is heavily reduced by the difficulty level. I didn't expect that to be that rough. I mean, we're still not done with everything. Usually, at this stage, I'm having a fully fledged base. We're 3 days in, 3 days of workforce, and we're still struggling to fetch up meals. Well. You gotta notice it somewhere if you're playing on the highest difficulty level after all, you know. Although these reduced foraging numbers are a quite new addition. Cheetah is hunting Zippy. So, good thing that Maria and Paul are in the vicinity. Hey Paul, why are you moving so damn slow? And so the good thing about this is Zippy is whoa. I don't think that there's really a good thing about this. Oh my goodness, this is bad. They're still so roughed up from the social fight. Alright. Zippy only has 4 more hours before she dies. And Paul will die in 16 hours. That's at least something here. So we have to stabilize Zippy immediately. So what's the rest of the wildlife? There's another cheetah and another cougar. Damn. Good times. Well, at least nobody died, right? Wow, that's already so much trouble. No, you're stable. No, you're rescuing Paul, and then we're doing the same job with... No, we're stabilizing him. Okay. Can we please also haul Zippy back home? Thanks. So... So, this is, the settlement's name is, well... pesky Empress Beauty. We are the evil Empress toys. I think that's the most truthful statement about this whole situation here. Gosh. And there goes an infection for who? Zippy. Alright. So, Zippy gets some bad rest ordered. There we go. And Maria, please tend to Zippy. A flash storm. Yeah, well, that's at least quite harmless. Alright. So, usually I would say I just build a wall against the cheetah there. But in this scenario, I feel like... I don't know, how the hell should I do that right now? Oh. And also, we need wood. So there we go. So, I disagree with that. I really want to do other things first. Especially the kitchen and the freezer are so important. So, how bad? This is really, really bad. Oh man. Who's my best doctor in the house? Ha! That's Maria! Great. Just hope she'll get some better results on the next try. And they are having heat strokes in there. Well, that's not really necessary. Wait a sec. That was not an overwall cooler. There we go. So there we go. The heat stroke problem is certainly nothing I wanna be seeing here. Alright, so she's 5% behind that. Well, let's see. Medical 5 is not that horrible, actually. Come on! Zippy. Stop that. You're supposed to sleep and get a treatment. There you go. I hate it when they do that. I mean, sure, you can put them into a medical bed and force them to not move anymore. But yeah, let's see. At least things are getting done slowly. And I mean, the worst thing that can happen to Zippy is the loss of a leg. And honestly, legs are easier to replace than other limbs. Take a head, for example. Alright. I really gotta get rid of these predatorial animals here in the vicinity, though. So, the cheetah is right now hunting my dog for food. And honestly, I'm sorry for the dog, but I won't be risking the life of my colonist for bad. It's really bad because the bonding, the death of a bonded animal really rocks your colonists. But hey, it's better than dying. And if it's of any relief, Elena killed the cheetah. So that's that. Alright, so she's slowly winning the infection race here. It's good. And we're getting a raid in. That's everything is coming together as we wanted it to be. So it's only one person. It's Comarero. And is Comarero a where's the history? There's the history. Okay, he's one of those guys. Okay. So since he's one of those guys, it's going to be quite easy. Zippy is not that bad of a shot, Maria. And I guess she should be able to pelt down Comarero quite decently. So 20% chance of a hit. Oh, beautiful. Comarero is already pretty doomed. Yep. Alright. Lucky us. We're getting done with this quite easily. And it looks like Zippy is also going okay with the infection. Alright, so far we are winning against the Empress's whims. But I gotta say, it feels it really feels full of pressure. I mean, we're really in trouble here. So the Maga Boy tribe. Well, I'm not sure if I want to take care of a prisoner here. Honestly, no. To be quite honest, no. Alright. So, Zippy decided to play some horseshoes. I really love it when they do that. But her immunity is right now a little bit ahead of the disease. But at the same time, I gotta say, you have to give your ill colonists some chance to recover their mood and their recreation. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, so now we're down to herbal meds for everybody, because I can't afford that anymore. Okay, good things happening. Everything is finally done. Yeah, it's not really a medical emergency if everything is working out fine. So yeah, we're hauling our poor dog into the freezer, and I'm also going to haul the cheetah. So Maria is going to be my secondary cook here, because right now Zippy was down for quite some time, but there we go. Immunity gained. Wonderful. Alright. So I'm going to reduce Zippy's priority on bed rest now a little bit. And we're finally butchering our first food. It has to be the husky. Of course, it had to be the husky. Alright. So once the battery technology is up and running, we're going to store the power. But oh no. I have forgotten to do one thing here. No rotten corpses. No rotten corpses, please. Alright. And now we're actually quite there for today. I would say this is a good spot to cut this episode here, because, well, right now everything seems to work out. Everything seems to be okay. We're not dying. Yeah. Let's see how this adventure will continue. I mean, we're really at a good spot here right now, for the time being. But I'm really anxious about the future. This is This is going to be fun. This was already quite fun, so drop me a comment down below if you have some ideas what to do or some thoughts to share. I'd really appreciate. And apart from that, drop this video a like, share it with your friends, make it a little bit more visible for the machine god Google. And I hope I have left enough fun for you guys that you either download the mod pack directly and play it a little bit, or come back for the next episode, or ideally both. See you guys next time. Bye bye.